friends, I'm so happy you can be here with us today. We are going to start to learn about the letter R, and the sound for R is This is my friend Ralph the rat, and it looks like he might be eating some yellow cheese. Let's read about him. Ralph the rat finds a chewy piece of cheese right next to his foot. As he bites and pulls on the piece of cheese, he has to work hard. The cheese is very, very chewy. Ralph the hungry rat growls, which is the sound for letter R. Ralph rests and tries again, saying, Ralph shakes his head back and forth and finally rips off a piece of cheese, saying, the sound for letter R. So as you can see, this is my uppercase R, and this is my lowercase r. Big R and little r. Okay, I'm going to hang Ralph right back up where, and I'm going to show you the sign for letter R. So, you take your hand, put down your pinky and your thumb and your ring finger, and you're going to take these two fingers almost like a peace sign. You're going to wrap them together. This is the sign for letter R. See if you can try it. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and try to draw the letter R. We're going to first draw the uppercase R and then the lowercase. So here's our uppercase, and we're going to draw this one first. Touch, pull down, and then we are going to, at the top, draw a belly. Then it's going to be touch, slant. Touch, slant. Uppercase R. Now we can do our lowercase r. Touch, pull down, at the top, draw a hat. There is our lowercase r. Alrighty, let's get started with our day. We have so much to do, and Harry's here just to watch and make sure that we are having so much fun. I'm gonna get out my letter R box, and we're gonna see some of the things that start and begin with the letter R. Okay, our first one is a rose. This one is a red rose. Almost from Beauty and the Beast. Our next one is, this one is a rat. Listen to the first sound in rat. Rat. Red, rose, rat. Here's our next one. This is my favorite. It's a rainbow. I love rainbows when it rains. Rainbow. Maybe you guys can see it. Oh, looks like it has to stay down. Next one is a ring. Beautiful. Maybe you've seen one on your sister or your mom. I have a ring. Ooh, this one's going to be so much fun. It's a robot. Let's twist it and see what it does. Oh no, it's gonna run into the ring. So fun, a robot. Next one is a radio. This one's a tricky one. You listen to the radio in your car, or in preschool we have a radio that we put CDs in to play our music. And we have our uppercase R and our lowercase r. Alrighty friends, you might have to pause this video because I am going to have you go get a piece of paper. It can be any color you would like, and I also need you to get a couple markers, crayons, colored pencils, because we're going to do a little bit of drawing. So go ahead and pause this video and meet me back here. Alrighty, now that you have your piece of paper and maybe your crayons, markers, or colored pencils, anything to draw with, we are going to make 4 squares on our paper. And this is what you're going to do. We are going to start to do some folding. So I need you to watch me carefully, and if you need extra help, ask a grown-up. We are going to start folding hamburger style. Now the long way is hot dog, and the short way is hamburger. So take your piece of paper, put it on the table, and you are going to take your pinchers and pinch, folding up just like this, and then press it down. Okay, now that you have your hamburger, you're going to fold it the other way. Here we go. We're going to fold up, grab your pinchers, fold so that the sides connect, and press it. Okay, so you almost should have a little book. Now we can go ahead and open up our book. And you should have 4 rectangles. This is what it looks like. Okay, now that you have your 4 rectangles, we are going to start to draw. So you are going to first start off drawing your writing strokes. Let's do a little practice. I'm going to grab my black marker. Okay, here we go. In our first rectangle, we are going to draw an up and around. So here we go. Are you ready? Touch, up and around. You should have a circle. Okay, go ahead and do that. Okay, now in our next rectangle, we are going to do a touch, pull down. Here we go. Touch, pull down. Did you do yours? Great, thanks friends. Now in our third box, we are going to do a touch, push over. Touch, push over. Alrighty, do your touch, push over, friends. And then in our 4th box, we are going to do a touch slant. So from the corner all the way to the corner. Here we go. Touch, slant. Okay, now that you have your writing strokes in your boxes, we are going to do our letter R. But before we do our letter R, we need to write our name somewhere on our paper, but let's do it in our first box. So I'm going to write Miss Krista. That's me. And you can write your name in the first box. You can write it in the circle, outside of the circle, wherever you would like. Once you have done your name, we're going to move on to our second box. Okay, in our second box, we are going to put the letter R, but we're just going to do our uppercase R. So, touch, pull down, at the top, add a belly, touch, slant, uppercase R. Okay, now in our third box, we're going to do our lowercase r. So, touch, pull down, at the top, add a hat. Lowercase r. And then in our fourth box, I am going to have you draw anything that starts or begins with letter R. So listen to the first sound listen to the first sound I make when I say the names of all of these items. Radio, rose, red, rainbow, rat, robot, ring. Choose one thing that you want to color in your fourth box. Alrighty, friends, I hope you had an awesome day. Remember, we learned about the letter R, and we also read about Ralph the rat, and how he was eating some cheese and it was really hard to pull, and so he made the sound R. And we also learned that the sign for letter R looks exactly like this. Alrighty, friends, have fun drawing your letter R item, and I will see you next time. Bye!